So now it's time to take a look at Unit 3. In this unit, you will learn the requirement of Section 1 of your IELTS listening exam and how to complete 3 question types: the multiple choice question or task, form completion task, and finally, the matching task. Let's get started. Okay, let's review what we talked about so far about Section 1. In Section 1, we said it's a conversation. So you're supposed to hear 2 people discussing, like just a daily situation of any social needs, anywhere. It could be from the grocery shop to the information desk at a mall to literally anywhere you can go, okay? So because it's a conversation, the speakers will give and receive information. So it's gonna be very organized type of talk. You will be tested to listen for a specific information. So in Section 1, in particular, if you remember what we talked about in Unit 1, this is the necessary criteria where you will be In this question stem, you will see the speaker's friend worked as a. Then you got sports counselor, general counselor, and waterfront. The first thing you need to do is to clarify for yourself your preparation time, which is 30 seconds. We spoke about it too. What are my keywords? What are my keywords? Your keywords are words that you want to listen to that will be paraphrased somehow similar to what you have in the recording. So ask yourself this question: what words I might hear differently? This is why in this example we highlighted or whatever you like. What matters is you specify the keywords. So, step 1, you check your instructions. Step 2, your preparation time. You have to focus on your keywords. So, we'll do a skill practice. All the skill practices that we do on the workshop, the witness workshop in particular, are very important when it comes to your comprehension of the question or the task, as they say in IELTS itself, as well as how you approach the right answer. So this is just to give you a brief explanation. How would you do the strategy in that particular question? So, counselor. Okay. Think about, other words that have the same meaning as counselor, for example, specialist, trainer, so on, coach. Sports counselor. Okay, it could be, for example, in your recording, athletic counselor, general counselor. Think about what other, that's my keyword. The reason why it's my keyword, because I might hear it differently in my IELTS recording. Waterfront. Waterfront is a bit like specific, but it could be also paraphrased or explained somehow differently. Okay. All right, to better understand this particular point before we go and practice our question, we're gonna go to, my mouse is playing tricks on me now. Okay, so we will go to the classroom, unit 3, and we'll go to the multiple choice synonyms. This is the skill practice, so you will understand exactly how you will approach your multiple choice question and how it's gonna be in your exam. So I'll give you a moment just to look at these questions. There are just 4 questions right here. Okay, you can zoom in if you're on the phone. If you're on a computer, you can also go to the actual worksheet. Give you some time to look at the questions. And then we'll go to and answer. All right. Now, if we look at, for example, question 1, We're not going to go through, but I need you to understand the main point here. The woman wants the man too. So she wants something from the man. We have three options: take care of her car. Other synonyms that you might hear is look after her car, drive her car. It could be in the recording that you will listen to as, for example, operate her car. Check her car. It could be have a look at her car. All right, so let's go and listen to the recording. Pick your answers and then we will discuss the answers together.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. I was wondering if you could have a look at my car. There's something wrong with it, I think. It takes ages to get it going in the morning.
Let me see. That's strange.
Well, it's been like this for about a fortnight, so I thought it best to bring it in and have it checked.
Yes, you're right to do that. There's something wrong with the starter motor, I think. Look, leave it with me, and I'll see what I can do.
All right, then. When will it be ready? Can you fix it now?
I'm afraid we're very busy at the moment. You can probably pick it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I was hoping to do some shopping in town tonight. Never mind. What time tomorrow?
How about just before lunch? About 11:30?
Fine. I'll see you then.
All right, so let's dig into the first question here. The woman wants the man to take care of her car, drive her car, check her car. What do you think is the right answer for this one?
I think check her car.
Yes. She wants him to check her car. Great job. And then the next question says, as you can tell, the keywords are already given, and whatever is in orange are also considered to be keywords, which are words that you will listen to and the recording differently. What is wrong with the woman's car? What is wrong with the woman's car?
Difficult to start, I think.
Yes. It takes ages to get us going. This is what she said,
Yeah.
which means that it's difficult to start. Okay. Next one we got. How long has she had this problem? She said it's about fortnight. In British English, when they say fortnight, they mean approximately 2 weeks. So the answer is B. Now,
Can you repeat the phrase, please?
she said it's about a fortnight. When
A fortnight?
Fortnight. It's FORTNIGHT.
Okay.
Together. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Excuse me, fortnight, this is not mean for night, because sometimes if I hear this like fortnight, I will guess, I will choose number 1, 2, or 3 days.
Yeah. So it's an expression that the British people use. It's called fortnight. Fortnight is approximately 2 weeks. Okay. Now, here. Next, or the last question, the car will be ready.
Answer A, morning.
In the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening.
In the morning. In the morning.
Afternoon, I think.
Okay, so let's check here. the last thing that he or she
in
said.
and have it checked.
No, he said.
All right then. When will it be ready? Can you fix it now?
I'm afraid we're very busy at the moment. You can probably pick it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I was hoping to do some shopping in town tonight. Never mind. What time tomorrow?
How about just before lunch? About 11:30?
Fine. I'll see you then.
Before lunch, 11:30. This is near to afternoon.
In the morning. Okay. So before lunch, it means it's before 12, so it's in the morning.
In the morning, A.
Yeah, so the answer is A. Now, in the afternoon, it's gonna be after lunch. If he said, for
Before.
example, after dinner, it's gonna be in the evening. If he said that in the recording, but just to give you a general point here. Okay, so what he said was before lunch. So lunchtime is at 12, around 12. He said before that, so it's gonna be in the morning. So before 12. Okay. Now, let's go to our question and approach that practice question. Okay, so first thing, I'm just gonna give you just some time to look at the question, like 30 seconds. But I need you to understand that here we have two answers, and here we have two letters. Two letters. So we have just to drop the letter that correspond to the answer, okay, in that question. So two answer. We need two answers. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds to look at your question, and we will play the recording right away. So this here and here, they're similar, but when you see like a paper, this is the paper look of the question, and this is the computerized style of the question, just to get you familiar, just to familiarize yourself. Okay, but it's the same question. 30 seconds, and I will start the recording. All right, let's get into the question and listen to the recording.
Good afternoon, Adventure Tours. This is Sally speaking.
Oh, hello, Sally. This is Mike Jones here. We spoke earlier about tours to South America.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Jones. You were going to talk to your wife about our highlights of South America tour.
Yes, we want to go somewhere special for our wedding anniversary this year. And I'm happy to say that she loves the idea of taking your tour.
Well, that's great. I know you'll have a wonderful time. So, would you like to make a reservation?
Yes, I would. But can you tell me first when the tour is available? Our wedding anniversary is in June, So we'd like to go around that time of the year.
Oh, I'm afraid there isn't a tour leaving in that month. We do have a lovely tour of Cuba in June.
No, we looked through all the tours in your brochure, and this is definitely the one we want. What other times are available?
There's one in May and then again in July. Oh, hang on. The July tour is already booked out. There's a school group going on that one, so it's full. There's nothing more then until next year.
Not even in August? That's surprising.
No, nothing, unfortunately.
Well, I suppose May would be the best option then. Now, can you also tell me about...
Okay, so
I think the answer is May and July.
correct. Great job. Who's talking?
Mohammed Tamimi.
Yes, Hamid, great job. So, indeed, the answer is May. Now, one of the tricks that you might already saw right here is that the first thing that the question is when or which of the two of the following months is the tour offered? Okay, the tour offered.
Available. This means available, yeah?
Exactly. It should be available, but also it's offered that time, you know. So May and July was exactly the time that this tour is offered. If the May was fully booked, it's not the question. The question is when, which months is the tour offered? She said May it's offered in May, but it's fully booked, and she tried to offer something else, but the gentleman said that he is not interested about different tours. He really wants this particular trip. So we have to pay attention in these type of wordings, you know, they play with the wordings. The other thing is that the speaker changed her, it could be in every single question in the IELTS. It's very common that they say, oh, wait a minute, there's something else. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized that I did something wrong. I said something wrong. They might correct themselves, the speakers. So don't go fast and jump into the conclusion that this is the answer unless you realize that if, for example, she changed her mind, or the person that she's talking to, for example, she's an agent, she changed her mind, or the person itself changed her mind or his mind, you have to also pay attention to that. Okay, just be patient, understand exactly where is the trick right here, and select your answer. Okay, so that is for the MCQ, or the multiple choice question. Next on our agenda right here, we have to talk about the next question, which is called the form completion. The form completion question is also something you're familiar with. You have already seen a form, but the thing is, here in IELTS, it's just a little bit different when it comes to how would we just clear. How would we look at it and how we will answer it. The main important thing when it comes to this question, which is your form completion task, is to look at and ask yourself how many words, numbers you should write in the gaps. Why? Because we talked about the word count issue. The preparation time right here is used for you to read the form. But what information you should read in the form? You should focus on the preparation time, these 30 seconds, on the gaps, not the whole form itself. Because 30 seconds is literally very quickly when it comes to your exam. You won't feel it's going to be super quick. So just focus on this preparation time on your gaps. What do we focus on the gap? We focus on what type of gap is this? Is it gonna have, for example, does it cover a name? If it's an age, for example, that's a number. If it's the address, I'm expecting, for example, at the beginning to be a number here. So we try to also analyze what type of data I'm gonna punch in if you're in a computer IELTS or write. Now, also, it's important that you check the words that if it's not like this, if it's broader, like a sentence, it should always focus on like this one here, what we have before and what we have after the gap. Okay? Because it's very important that you also write them correctly, yes, and it fits. If it's a sentence like this one, wants to, it should be grammatically correct. Okay. Of course, you already know these basic grammatical things. After to, you will have the infinitive form of the verb. Here, I'm not gonna talk about grammar stuff, but just to familiarize yourself about just the very basic that, just to refresh yourself. Now, this is all in the preparation time, which is before the actual recording starts. While you're listening, you need to use what is already given, because you know that your answer should be in the order of the recording. So also whatever is already given as information will guide you to understand where is the speaker talking and what's gonna go next. All right, so just the guidance that you need from the other information is also important. Again, it's different from the preparation time. I focus on the questions. In the listening, where I'm listening, I also need to focus where I am or where the recording is talking. So I will guide my understanding of this whole form. Okay, now, again, make sure that the answers fits logically to whatever was said and grammatically. And these type of questions or tasks, because it's an factual information type, they're not gonna go and trick you with these, but they might, as we saw earlier, trick you with they changed their mind, they made a mistake here and there. So this type of tricks that you might see more. Okay, so, or for example, the person, for example, the reason for joining, the person who's talking might give you or give the person an example or elicit some reason, but she will say something else. Okay, so no, I'm joining to get fit, to lose weight, whatever. So pay attention to these type of tricks, okay, because they want the reason for the lady to join, not the agent that was answering the phone. Okay, This particular one is what I'm talking about. So before we jump into the actual task, we need to do a skill practice to kind of understand what we do in the preparation time, to how well would you address or analyze your form. We'll go to the classroom. Not this way.
Can I just get your telephone number, Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it my mobile number. It's 0408 633 249.
Okay. So who catched the right number?
Yes, it is 0408 633 249.
Correct. Great job. Okay. Some people they might get misled by 14 and 40, but it's very obvious, especially it's a British accent, it's gonna be more clear than the others, I presume. Okay.
Where
This
exactly is-
one. Okay, let's do this one, which is the address. Let me just. Okay, on the count of 3, I'll start the recording.
Where exactly is your office?
We're in Gosford Park at 117 South Street, next to the Italian restaurant.
17 or 70?
17th.
Yes, correct. Good job.
17.
Yes, great job. So you don't have this problem. Okay.
Hello, Fairview Fit.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So right now, you guys are ready to practice this form. I'll give you 30 seconds to look at it. Check, analyze it as much as you need to. As we said, you.
Hello, Fairview Fitness Centre. This is Michael speaking.
Oh, hello. Could I speak to Amanda, please?
I'm sorry, Amanda isn't here today. Can I help?
Yes, well, I rang yesterday and spoke to Amanda about gym membership. Well, I said I'd call back once I'd made a decision, and, well, I've decided to join.
Well, that's great news. It's Mrs. Jones, isn't it? I have your details here next to the phone.
Yes, that's right, Melissa Jones.
Well, we can fill in your application right now over the phone, if that's all right.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, then. Now, if you don't mind my asking, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 40. I've just had my birthday, actually.
And can you tell me why you'd like to join our gym? To lose weight, for instance, or...
No, I don't really need to lose weight, but I would like to get fit. I'm really out of shape these days.
Okay, great. Well, we have a range of different exercise options to suit your needs. We have aerobics classes, 4 squash courts, treadmills, weights, oh, and of course, a heated swimming pool.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm not so keen on aerobics, but I love swimming.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Now, when you join Fairview Fitness Centre, you get a complimentary fitness test. When would you like to do that?
Let me see now. Well, I work, so it'll have to be after work, I think. I'm free on Monday.
Okay then, shall we say Monday at 6?
That'll be fine.
Just one more question then. Can I have your address, please?
Oh, sure. It's Fairview, of course. 159 Hilton Road.
That's fine. Well, I think that's everything, so...
Oh, and can I just ask again how much the gym membership is going to cost? Amanda did mention it, but
Sure. The annual membership fee is $1,040, which works out at about $20 per week.
okay then. Thanks very much.
Thank you. We'll see you Monday.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, so the first gap got the name. Who got the name?
I think Melissa Jones.
Yes, Melissa Jones.
Jones.
So, usually in IELTS, the name will be spelled. But if it's, for example, something very common, like the name John, Mike, or these type of names, it's not gonna be spelled. But usually they are spelled for you. Next thing is the age.
14.
40.
40, yes.
40, yes.
That's a great job. The reason for joining wants to,
Get fit.
Get fit.
yes, great job. Type of preferred exercise.
Swimming.
Swimming, yes. great job.
Swimming, yeah.
Yes. Correct. And then got the address. What was the address?
154, 58, 59. Sorry,
159.
Yes.
59.
Good job, yes.
59
So,
road, yeah.
yes, 159 Hilton Road, Fairview. And here there's a little bit of like a little trick right here. The weekly payment, not the annual amount.
$20.
$20. Great job. So 20 for the answer. Okay, so far you just need to make sure that I'm sure that you guys are good with factual information so far. I only heard like correct answers. All right. Now, the answers would be basically letters from the options. You will pick one and then plug them into your answer sheet corresponding the right place. In the question stem, you will see that what does the travel agent say about the hotels? So the travel agents say, it means that the travel agent will talk about certain criterias of the hotel. And those criterias are in your option box. About the hotels. The hotels, you will realize that all your questions are hotels here. Question 1, Hotel Mayfair. Question 2, Grand Hotel. 3, Hotel Helga, and so on. An important note that you have to consider that your recording is in order of the questions. So the first thing that you will hear is about Hotel Mayfair. Then they will jump to Grand Hotel. Then they will jump to the Hotel Helga, Park Hotel, Hotel Merit. In your preparation time, you need to focus on your options right here. Of course, it's a multitask type of question more than the others. But you know already that they're gonna go through the order. You have to keep your focus here. The guidance will be from here, but your main focus will be here. Why? Because this is not going to be in the order of the text, no matter what you try to analyze it or whatever. And in your preparation time, you need to look at each of the options and focus on the keywords, because you will hear these keywords differently. And this is why we will do the skill practice. You'll see in the skill practice, for example, in the town center, what other words you might hear in the recording other than the town center. Same thing, large room. Could be humongous, big rooms, any word that can describe the same thing. Sea view, award-winning restaurant. So when you're doing the preparation time, focus on your options right here. Right here, they cannot play with it. Your eyes are here because this is where the tricks happen. And again, do not jump quickly to answer. For example, if they, in the recording, they might say, it doesn't have a sea view or doesn't have a sea view. And you will say, oh, she said sea view, which means that that's the answer of number 1. For example, I'm just giving an example. Pay attention to what the person is talking. Sometimes, as we saw before, they might change their mind or talk about different things just to trick you, to make sure that you comprehend the English language. So these type of tricks, you have to expect it in your IELTS preparation. But right now, the main thing for this matching question is for you to analyze and focus on your options. Okay, you take a look at all of the options. Some of the options, they might not be even in the recording. Okay, because there's more options than the actual questions, right? So you also need to pay attention to every single option. Okay, let's go to the skill practice. This one is in the classroom. And right here, we will work on which you will realize that these options that we have, for example, large rooms, sea view, award-winning restaurants, gym, there are all options from the matching question that we will practice together. The trick right here, we're just gonna try to you will try to pick one that is not a paraphrase of large room. That was not large room. Okay, and you will pick the one that is not large room. This is just inverse psychology, but it makes you realize and understand exactly what you need to focus when it comes to your options in the matching question. Okay, so I'll give you a moment to look at your options right here and try to pick the answer which cannot be paraphrased, so you might not hear it in the recording. Okay, give you a moment and then we'll answer it. All right, which one cannot be paraphrased? Large rooms. Which one you cannot hear it in the recording if you got large rooms, for example?
Compact room, I think.
Yes, correct. Great job. So compact rooms is not a paraphrase of large rooms. It's the opposite, right? It's an antonym. So sea view right here, which one would not be in the recording?
I think city view.
Yes, correct. Great job. City view is not going to be mentioned in the recording. Now, award-winning restaurant.
The restaurant isn't anything special.
Correct. Great job. So the restaurant isn't anything special. Gym. What about gym option? Which one can't be heard?
Guest can use the health club.
Health
Maybe.
club is the same as gym.
As fitness gym. Okay.
Without gym facilities.
Yes. So without gym facilities. Great job. Recently renovated.
It is in need of renovation.
Does it? Yeah. We need to think about something that it cannot be paraphrased as recently renovated.
Okay.
The opposite.
It was done up last year.
Yes.
But
Okay. This one, it means it was in the past. It's not recent. Great job. Good thinking. Now, tea and coffee facilities.
There is no equipment for making tea or coffee.
Yes, great job. Bravo. So this one is your options exercise. Now that you have completed the skill practice, you have a better understanding of what you might hear, what you might not hear in the recording. Now we will start, because if there's somebody on, please be on mute because I can hear myself twice. And I'm recording the class as well, so it's gonna be double the trouble. All right, it's okay, I can edit it, but I can remove stuff when like student talk about, for example, Muhammad is talking about his issue and stuff. I will edit the video, don't worry, but like I'm just saying. Stay muted, please. Okay. Now we're gonna listen to your matching question. And then we will answer that task. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Bill Johnson here.
Oh, hello, Mr. Johnson.
I'm just gonna give you 30 seconds, look at your options, focus on them. Because we already looked at them in the skill practice, I already know, but give you a few seconds, less than 30 seconds, just to look at them. Pretty sure, like when we did the skill practice, we already did the preparation time strategy in somehow, so you can understand how you can prepare for it, but still giving you like some time. All right.
It's Kathy from A-League Travel calling. How are you today?
Fine, thanks, Kathy. And you?
Busy as usual. I'm just ringing to let you know that I've made the booking for your Istanbul trip next month. Your flight gets in on Wednesday the 11th at 6:30 p.m.
Great. My first meeting isn't until Thursday at 4 p.m, so that should give me plenty of time.
Now, I haven't booked your hotel yet, as I just wanted to check it with you first. I've made a short list of the 5 best hotels, so can we just go over them quickly so that you can choose one?
Sure, why not?
Right. Well, the first hotel I have here is the Hotel Mayfair. It's apparently famous for its cuisine. The chef has just won a very prestigious cooking prize.
Well, that sounds okay, but I'm on a strict diet at the moment for my health. What else is there?
There's the Grand Hotel. It's one of the oldest hotels in the city, but apparently it was done up last year, so it's very comfortable.
Sounds good. I've heard that some Istanbul hotels look out over the water.
Yes, that's right. Some of them have a beautiful view of the Bosphorus. I believe that Hotel Helga has some rooms overlooking the water. But if you want to be close to the central business district for your meetings, the Park Hotel might be more suitable for you. It's right in the middle of town.
Okay then, I'll bear that in mind. Now, I like to work out every day. Do any of the hotels have facilities for that?
Let's see now. Ah, yes, the Hotel Merit does. It says here that guests can work out in the fitness centre.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about there. Can I call you back and let you know what I've decided?
Sure, talk to you soon.
Thanks. Bye, Kathy.
Alright, let's look at the first question. Hotel Mayfair. What about Hotel Mayfair?
Award-winning restaurant.
Yes, award-winning restaurant. So the answer is D for number 1. Number 2, Grand Hotel.
Recently renovated.
Yes. Bravo. 3, Hotel Helga.
In the town center.
In the town Helga.
I think Seaview.
Yeah, Seaview. Great job. Now, Park Hotel.
In the town center.
In the town center, yes. Now, 5, Hotel Merit, the last one.
Tea and coffee facilities.